after my child, you haven't just insulted my child or abused my child, you've abused who? Me. I will come after you. You understand? If they are Allah's property and you hit them, who is coming after you? Allah. La tadribu ima Allah. Watch it. They belong to Allah. That's what the Messenger says, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So physical abuse is absolutely out of the question. It is out of the question. The second kind of abuse is emotional. And emotional abuse could be verbal. It could be when the husband is not around, the in-laws come along and say, by the way, you're just here for a little bit. We can get rid of you whenever we want. That's my son. And when the husband's home, then how are you? You're so sweet. You're so kind. And this girl's going crazy like, when he's not around, they turn into the devil. And when he's around, they turn into an angel. So when I try to tell my husband that they're crazy, he says, what are you talking about? They're so nice. You're crazy. And this is a kind of emotional abuse. A husband and wife have to have a trusting relationship. They have to. If you don't have trust, you have nothing. There's nothing there. This is not a blood relationship. Marriage is a contract, which means you agreed to share a life together. And that requires the utmost amount of trust. If you can't even trust what she's saying to you, if you think that she's lying to you all the time, then what makes this marriage a marriage is not there. It's not there. For you to say, oh, I can't believe that, I can't believe that. If you can't believe it, then I don't know if you're in the right marriage. There's something fundamentally wrong. Something far deeper than just abuse. There's not even a trust left inside the marriage. Emotional abuse is sometimes verbal, and sometimes it's not even verbal. Sometimes it's the way you're looked at. Sometimes it's the way people sit around you. She comes into the room, they get up and walk away. They don't even turn their face this way. They change the tone of their voice. Sometimes even the way in which you say, wa alaikum assalam. She says, assalamu alaikum. Mother-in-law says, wa alaikum assalam. Or she doesn't say anything at all. That's a pretty abusive statement, to not say anything at all. And then she can turn around and say, maine kya kaha? What did I say? I didn't say anything. That's emotional abuse, and it's unacceptable. The last of the abuses, though, is the scariest one to me, and that's spiritual abuse. When the wrong is done, and then the religion is quoted. Allah says you have to be good to parents. This is what Islam teaches you, and they'll do the wrong, and then they'll invoke Allah and His book and His Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who are completely innocent of this nonsense. And then that's the religious or spiritual kind of blackmail and abuse that goes on in families. This needs to come to an end in your family. Look, our parents are not evil. They're not. They were brought up in a certain culture. They were brought up in a certain environment. They have certain norms that they've come to become used to. And some of those things are not right, but they don't realize that. They just do what they think in their mind is right. They're not. Nobody's purposely evil. They're not, even though some women believe that about their in-laws. Nobody's intentionally evil. Everybody just thinks from a very different point of view. You, however, are in the middle. You're in the middle of two worlds that are pulling at you. And you're going to have to you're going to have to be the voice of reason and justice. And you know what that means? Sometimes you're going to have to take the side of your parents. And sometimes you're going to have to take the side of your wife. Because nobody's always right. And sometimes you will make a mistake too, and then you'll have to admit that you made a mistake. That's going to have to happen too. Which means the role that you are in, this middle role that you're in, is a very difficult one, and it's a role in which you will constantly be the object of criticism. Somebody will criticize you all the time. Because whatever decision you make upsets someone. Somebody will, congratulations on being a man. That's what it comes with. That's the role you have to play. Men are supposed to be not only there for their women in terms of caretaking and protection, they're supposed to give their women a sense of purpose and direction. They're actually supposed to, in a sense, even be mentors to their wives. Mentors to them, advisors to them. This is what you should do. Hey, let me help you fulfill this goal or that goal. How many times there are, especially in abusive family situations, there are women that used to have goals. I want to start an orphanage. I want to do this. I want to write a book. I want to do that. And they don't get to do any of it. Who's supposed to encourage them and open up that door for them and say, yeah, you should do it. I know you make a mean paratha, but you can also write a book. You should work on that. Who was supposed to encourage them and do that? That was supposed to be the husband. He was supposed to open that door. You know? And so may Allah Azza wa Jal give us that delicacy so that we can really truly fulfill the words of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, khairukum khairukum li ahlihi wa ana khairun minkum li ahli. The best of you are the best to their families. Right? And I'm the best of you to my family. May Allah Azza wa Jal make us better and better families and make us do right by our families. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Qur'an al-Hakim wa nafa'ani wa iyyakum bil ayat wa dhikr al-Hakim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.
It's your breakfast rush. It's 90.4 FM in Durban, 105.6 FM in Peter Maritzburg, saying Assalamu alaikum, everybody, and your neighbor. And welcome on into your breakfast rush on this beautiful Thursday morning. Can you believe it? It's already Thursday. Like where was Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, and all of a sudden it's Thursday, and before you know it, it's going to be January. Oh boy. Anyway, it's Thursday. It's going to be Thursday the whole day today, whether you like it or not. Let's do this. Let's do your breakfast rush. Thank you for being here at 6:30. Assalamu alaikum, Nazmira Kassim.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm feeling a little lighter, honestly. Not completely, just a little.
One step in the right direction.
It is. One step, most definitely, in the right direction.
It is the 15th of Jamadul Ula, 1447. And I hope that because this week is just literally running past us at full speed, the weekend does the opposite.
Should we advocate, because I know certain people do, right? Advocate for a little bit of a longer weekend?
Yes, why
and a
not?
shorter working week.
Why not? Friday, Saturday,
Right?
Sunday?
The whole weekend will be 3 days.
But then,
Like you knock off work on a Thursday.
our Darood count will be affected.
No, that's fine, because you can it's still going to be Friday. You can still count.
Okay.
Yeah. Like we do the show and the office is closed. But then what happens to the
That sounds
kiddies?
nice. Oh, that'll be
What happens
amazing.
to the kids? They they don't end up with like a 5-day school week.
Yeah, 4-day school week. We might have to add an extra hour
Yeah.
every day to make up for that Friday.
Nah, it shouldn't be too much of a stretch.
Not at all.
Make the tea break a little longer. I don't know. Anyway, hey, it's TBR. If you've just logged on, just tuned in, just switched into the dial. Assalamu alaikum to you. Welcome on in on 90.4 FM. If you're in Durban, 105.6 if you're in Peter Maritzburg and surrounds. And of course, tell your friends and family around the world that they can listen in as well if they go to our website. It's alansar.org.za. And of course, they can be listening in from any part of the globe that their internet takes them. It's really, really, really that easy. Ashwin, good morning. I do see you there. Captain Shahid, how you doing? Shamila, Trisha, everybody, welcome on into the breakfast rush for this morning. We've got Superintendent Raouf, who's waiting to tell you all about how well the Durban and Peter Maritzburg drivers are just behaving this morning. Inshallah, everybody's just keeping an eye out on the road.
Breakfast rush time.
Superintendent Raouf, assalamu alaikum, welcome.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, how are you doing this morning?
I am doing very, very well, thank you.
I'm waiting for him to ask me how I'm doing. I'm like chilled. I'm like, wait, Nishad. He did?
Yes, he did.
Oh, sorry,
you
Shu.
answered him.
Yeah. I know. I'm reading comments coming through here, and Ashwin does this to me all the time, right? On various different social media. So he'll say the best voice for radio, which is a compliment, and I'm like, cool. And then somebody will come and say the best face for TV,
It's a compliment.
which is no.
Yeah, I think
It's
it's a
a
late night.
compliment. Take it.
They liars, but anyway.
I think because you went to the barber.
I didn't
you
know. Sure, I'm going to put my mic off now. You tell us what's happening on the roads.
Please do that. Okay, we had nearly a fire on the N3 this morning where the road was completely closed. Traffic was being diverted via Market Road. This was on the N3 southbound under the Murray Road Bridge. Now, I'm not sure if it's opened up again or if it's still closed, but it was quite a bad fire there this morning at about 5 o'clock. Possibility of it being opened up and traffic might be flowing. So if it is that case, then traffic would be backed up, obviously due to the road being closed and a diversion in place. Overturned vehicle, Hans Jetman Highway, heading towards Pinetown. off the road in the bush. People are slowing down to see what's happening. So please just be aware of that slow-moving traffic. Very misty conditions this morning in the upper highway area, especially once you get to about Cato Ridge, going towards Pietermaritzburg, Uptown Hill. Van Reenen, visibility is brought down to about 10 meters. So please, from about Ladysmith Toll Plaza, going towards Van Reenen, visibility is right down, very poor, especially when you get to the top of Van Reenen. Very, very poor visibility if you're traveling in your trucker. We're receiving information on the N11, there possibly is protest action. So remember, yesterday the road was completely closed for truckers, and a lot of you use that road. Just be aware of that. Please take note of it. That there's a possibility that that road might be closed due to protest action. Accident seen on the N2 northbound between Sea Dune Road and the Toti River Bridge. There's delays there on the N2 this morning. Allow for extra traveling time. On the N3 Durban bound at Van Reenen, you have got a tow truck that's going into the rest a bit. The recovery is in progress. So what's happening here now is traffic is slowing down because of the recovery being in progress. Just allow for extra traveling time if you're in that vicinity, please. That's your first update.
Thank you very much, Superintendent Rauf. You know, one of the things I absolutely love about living in KwaZulu-Natal is the open green spaces that we have in KZN. I absolutely love it. And I'm looking at the pictures that you've sent to me. Exactly. There's these tiny little valleys and hills and these flats, and it's just all green everywhere. And then there are police doggies, looks like they're chasing somebody.
They're busy in training.
They're in training mode.
Yeah, well,
Are these the new guys?
these are the new ones.
Oh, fantastic. I'm going to make sure Naz doesn't come anywhere near the training area.
I want to watch. It's beautiful.
no, you're
My
gonna
lungs need that
The air.
crisp air.
Okay, go stand on top of the building. It's quite high. Thank you, Soup. Salaam alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
There you have it. It's your breakfast rush now. 6:36 exactly. If you're on the roads, looks like some visibility issues in certain areas. Do take it easy. Now, remember, as you drive around, if you see something that wasn't mentioned on the report, but you feel, hey, it's worth giving it a mention, then do us a favor, man. Send the info to us on WhatsApp at 060-904-1056, and we'll make every effort to pass that information on to everybody else as well.
The weather update. I think it's going to be playtime weather.
Right, Durban expecting cloudy weather today, early evening, 55% chance of rain, early evening. So for the better part of the day, cloudy, 21 degree high for Durban's lunchtime. Pietermaritzburg, cloudy, 19 degrees and a 68% chance of rain around lunchtime as well, 19 high at that time. Margate today, cloudy, 20. Richards Bay, cloudy, 23. Ladysmith, a partly cloudy, 25 degrees. Johannesburg, cloudy, 24. Cape Town, mostly cloudy, 27 degrees. Lilongwe in Malawi, a partly cloudy, 30. Pakistan's Karachi expecting haze and a 34-degree high. Mecca today, haze and a 36-degree high. Al Medina, haze and a 34-degree high. Dubai, cloudy, 34 at lunch. Perth in Australia, talking about lunch, it's already lunchtime in that part of the world. Mostly cloudy, 23 degrees. Out in Galway, Ireland, cloudy 14, and Gaza City, Palestine, a sunny 26 degrees as they get through their lunch hour. It is your breakfast rush. This is Radio Al Ansar, keeping you company up until 8 a.m. It's Nishal, it's Nazmira, it's Mondley, it's Tabile, and of course, Superintendent Rauf with the traffic.
Most importantly,
Yeah.
it's you.
Me?
No, not you.
I already said that. It's you there sitting outside on the other side of the speaker, on the other side of the screen, wherever you are. Or like the auntie that's sitting there at reception now.
Very early. I
Yeah,
feel
I got-
bad. I don't have coffee.
You don't have coffee?
For her.
Oh, for her. Okay. So I walked in and I'm thinking, wait, hold it. There's already somebody sitting at reception before I get to work.
Sure.
This person got here either last night or excessively early this morning. And I'm wondering what's going on.
That is something we hardly ever see.
Do we have an interview that I'm not aware of?
Yeah, yeah.
So I asked her, what's the story? You know that, there's nobody going to be in this building for a couple of hours at reception or in the offices. And she's like, I know.
Okay.
I know. So it's like, okay, so you're coming to the station, you got an interview.
Yeah.
She's like, no. I'm here to book a stall for the Durban Summer Soak.
Okay.
Yes,
Makes sense. The early bed.
exactly. And she knows that long queue
Yeah.
is not something she wants to wait for. So she's going to get here early. She's going to sit
Alhamdulillah.
down. She's going to be first in the queue. She's going to book her Durban Summer Soak stall. She's going to be first at it. And
Smart choices.
because-
Very smart choices.
those opportunities for stall spaces,
Mm.
if you are a business person that would like to be at the Durban Summer Soak, I think you know this already, that stall spaces are limited
Yeah.
because we don't have unlimited space.
True.
So it is limited. And the bookings are open because now there's people outside.
And you want to act on what Nishal has said as fast
Mm-hmm.
as you can, because there are days when I drive in
Yeah.
and honestly, there's no parking for me. Downstairs, there isn't.
Not that she drives in late. It's like people come here early.
Exactly.
640, the eThekwini municipality is once again under the spotlight after a recent debt collection report revealed that councillors and staff collectively owe the city a staggering 80.9 million rand. We'll be receiving reaction from a ratepayers organization with regard to this a little bit later on. I mean, you think about it for a second, right? If you owe the city money, suddenly the city's coming in, they cutting off your water supply.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. So-and-so, you got to pay your bill.
Mm.
And then you're disputing it. And in the middle of the dispute, they come in, they cut your electricity supply.
Yeah.
So now your house hasn't got electricity or water.
Mm.
And you're in the middle of a dispute. And then you're fighting with them. And they're like, John Cena, you can't see that. Honestly. And then you get treated absolutely poorly. And I know there's people that's listening in right now that are councillors. I know that. I know that there's people that work for municipality listening to the show at the moment, and you're hearing me say this on radio, and you're thinking, I got to write a letter to the station. Go write your letter to the station manager, and he'll tell you that it's absolutely true.
100%. And there are many circumstances, not all, but many, where the leak is not even your fault.
There you go. So the billing system in eThekwini has been under the spotlight for many, many, many months.
Mhm.
And there is a problem with that.
Yeah.
There have been numerous listeners that have over time reported to us and of course to municipality and their councillors and everybody else who probably listen that there is no water supply. But you can hear the meter running when the air is flowing. So you're paying
Correct.
for air that is going through your meter.
Absolutely. I've experienced this personally.
Yeah, I've heard it. I've seen it and heard it. So, yeah, the councillors and the staff of eThekwini now owing eThekwini over 80 million rand. Put that together with the ratepayers, the average citizen that's also owing eThekwini money, but you got to ask the question, why?
Yeah.
How did it come about? Yes, there are certain people who don't pay their bills.
Genuinely.
There are certain people who, maybe they fall on bad times and they can't afford the bill.
Yeah.
Then there are certain people who try to jimmy the whole situation. They take one cable from here, put it there, make another cable, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden you got free electricity, causing a earth leakage problem for the rest of the area, but you're doing it anyway. So we've got everybody, different types of people everywhere. But here's the thing. Somewhere along the line, because I know at the moment there's another amnesty period that's going on.
Yes.
There are people that are owing hundreds of thousands of rands on individual bills.
Correct.
How do they make it? How do they get past it? These
Absolutely.
are some of the questions that I want to, and I would really prefer asking the mayor and nobody else. I've been pushing. I've been pushing Tabile for the last couple of days to get us the mayor of eThekwini on air.
Look, the truth is, when we try and attempt to speak to others, you get various different types of answers.
You see, I want to talk to the mayor because at the end of the day, the mayor is the one that's responsible.
Correct.
And if the mayor says something, then we can hold him accountable. I don't want to talk to an analyst or somebody who's a divisional manager or something like that. And then, they're taking instructions from somebody. Talk to the mayor. get something from the mayor. And if he says so, then it's on air, it's to the public, it's on a recording, and you can hold him accountable. That's literally it. There's good things taking place that we want to praise. And I'd like to give him that, to take it back to everybody else in the department and say, hey, listen, guys, we got some praise for X, Y, and Z. And then there's not so nice things taking place. And we want to lay that on the table with the mayor.
Absolutely.
And inshallah, we get a chance to speak to our mayor of eThekwini
I mean,
someday soon.
find
Anyway,
some solutions.
it's 6:45. Chill.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's the perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
This is TBR, your morning cup of Joe.
It's not just about the bride, it's about family, community, and celebrating men who make our society strong. Join us for a fun-filled afternoon with the Chill Zone, Kids Corner, and more. Admission is 50 Rand for adults and 20 Rand for kids. You don't want to miss out. Presenting the Ultimate Bride Champion on November the 22nd at Al Ansar Radio 207 West Road, Overport. Brotherhood meets competition. Proudly brought to you by the Afternoon Jam. The Afternoon Jam, 3 voices, 1 vibe.
Celebrate with flavor. Come visit the all-new Checkers Saxony Westwood. From cured meats, rich and savory, to spicy tandoori chicken. Try our authentic Indian curries, perfectly seasoned and ready to serve. Everything is made fresh daily, with care and quality you can taste. Our halal-certified deli brings you freshness, flavor, and variety worth coming back for. Whether you're setting the table for family or sharing something special on the go, discover the Checkers Saxony Westwood Deli, where good food is always on the menu. Checkers Saxony Westwood, butchery, bakery, and deli, certified by the NIHT. Doors open on October 30th. See you there.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
Kun faya 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 kun जब कहीं पे कुछ नहीं भी नहीं था वही था वही था वही था वही था जब कहीं पे कुछ नहीं भी नहीं था वही था वही था वही था वही था वो जो मुझ में समाया वो जो तुझ में समाया मौला वही वही माया वो जो मुझ में समाया वो जो तुझ में समाया मौला वही वही माया कुन फाया कुन सदकल्लाहुल अलीयुल अज़ीम रंग रेज़ा रंग मेरा तन मेरा मन ले ले रंगाई चाहे तन चाहे मन रंग रेज़ा रंग मेरा तन मेरा मन ले ले
चाहे तन चाहे मन सजरा सवेरा मेरे तन बरसे कजरा अंधेरा तेरी जल्दी लो
Okay, Farid and Kun Fayakun, the Duff only version here on your breakfast rush this morning. Assalamu alaikum, Zahra Mullah Sajida. Assalamu alaikum to you as well, Ali. I hope you guys are enjoying. Imad ZA is busy listening in this morning. Hafiz Shahid Mia. As always, tops, absolutely beautiful. Wafa, bahut khoob. Subhanallah, he's just full of praises this morning for this recording.
Feels like a Thursday in studio with us playing at the back.
Okay.
Absolutely lovely. Salamu alaikum. Wanted to wish Abu Bakr a safe trip for his chess tournament. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide him through every step of the way, and we can't wait for him to bring back the trophy from Papa and Ma.
Can you play chess?
No.
Me neither.
I can play checkers.
Hey?
The board game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, me too. My favorite line in that one there is, come on me. Because they got okay.
We'll wait for Abu Bakr to come back, and inshallah he'll coach us all.
Yeah, I'd love to learn the game. Chess looks like a beautiful kid. Assalamu alaikum. Hope all's well. Shafi, hope you're well as well. Dada1ZN. Let's see, Farooq and Zinad Khan, assalamu alaikum to you, wherever you are this morning.
And assalamu alaikum, how are you all keeping? Alhamdulillah, we are well with your du'as. Allah Ta'ala gave us another beautiful day. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala take all of us from strength to strength.
Ameen.
I don't know who this is, but Jazakallah khair for your
It's
messages.
a lovely message that comes through from Squiggly Line versus Squiggly Line. I'm kidding.
Hafiz Ahmed.
Hafiz sir. Thank you very much for a beautiful message this morning. Another one.
Salams, great TBR show as always. Naz has a great morning personality. Please ask Soup if any Black Friday specials?
Yes. So Metropolitan Police Services, I think that's what they're asking them. They're asking us to ask Metro Police Services if Metro Police Services is running one of those November specials, right? Like if you had a suggestion to make to Metro, like what would that special entail?
Tell us,
Right?
Faisal Najib.
What do you think it would entail, Faisal? Send us a message. Anybody else as well? If you have an idea, we'll propose the idea on your behalf and just say, listeners have this idea that you could do this and you could do that, like
Black
Metro,
Friday
like
special.
give us like 80% off fines or
Well,
something.
tell
like
us
that.
where you're going to be for that weekend. At what
Yeah.
times are you going to be there?
Yeah, that's for too much. Anyway, Assalamu alaikum. Good luck to Fatima and Muhammad for their examinations. And that comes from Ruqayya. No,
I have no idea.
you don't?
No, it's
We
very
don't-
small.
It's there we go. You gotta put your glasses on. But anyway, thank you very much. Rukhsana, Assalamu alaikum to you. Shafi sends through a sticker with a thumbs up. Thank you, Farida. Assalamu alaikum to Razia Kader as well as Fazila Kaji. Hajra Habib is out in Johannesburg in Santon listening in as she does every morning with the best pictures ever.
TBR.
Mm.
Love or level up, rather, to be the best version of you.
Okay, watch this, right? We're going to level up and get you some news headlines. You go first.
It's 10 to 7, and suspended police minister Senzo Nkunu allegedly lost his cool in a meeting to discuss the winding down of the political killings task team. Now, Divisional Commissioner for Crime Intelligence, Lieutenant General Dumisani Kumalo, told the Malanga Commission yesterday that Nkunu reacted with anger when Kumalo suggested the unit should not be disbanded. Kumalo said the minister reacted in anger during a meeting in late March 2025 to discuss the disbandment of the PKTT when the crime intelligence boss said the unit was dealing with a new case previously under investigation, which was now going to court.
So, suggestion comes through from Imad. It says Metro Police special free board and lodge. to all offenders.
Colonel Raouf would love that response.
They always give you that. It's always on special where you get free board and lodge if you're an offender. Anyway, more news coming from outside of South Africa now. Israeli ministers reacted with outrage to the election of Zohran Mamdani as New York's next mayor, unleashing a barrage of accusations against the 34-year-old Democratic Socialist and longtime advocate for Palestinian rights. Mamdani, the first Muslim elected to lead America's largest city, has condemned Israel's military offensive in Gaza as genocide and pledged to honor an international arrest warrant issued by the International Criminal Court against Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Israel's far-right national security minister called Mamdani's victory a moment when anti-Semitism triumphed over common sense, saying the mayor-elect is a supporter of Hamas.
Back home, in a land resolution that brings closure to nearly 2 decades of legal battles, Vodacom has settled its continuous dispute with Kenneth Nkosana Makate over the widely popular Please Call Me feature. This settlement, reached out of court on the 4th of November 2023, marks the end of a saga which started in 2001. The case revolved around Makate's Please Call Me mechanism that was put into use by Vodacom.
I'm going to get the pronunciation of this absolutely incorrect, but I'm going to try anyway because Shamim sent it through and she says it's another form of superior Islamic greetings full of blessings, right?
Try.
It's written in English letters, but it's Arabic. And I know I'm going to get it wrong. I'm saying this in advance because maybe one of you can correct my pronunciation and I can learn something new today. So, ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban. No.
Wa Mubarakan.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Wa tayabun. Mubarakan wa tayabun.
Not bad.
There's no English transliteration on the translation.
Well
on that
done.
one. So
Well done.
We try. Now,
That was very good.
The reason I read, thank you. The reason I read that out is so somebody can give me the translation. Can you? Would you?
So I know that
Wherever you
ahlan wa sahlan means welcome.
Right.
Wa mubarakun wa tayyibun is also new to me. I know what you read first.
Yeah,
Your muscle
exactly.
memory.
It was
Ahlan
like-
wa sahlan wa marhaban. I know
Good one.
that.
Yeah, I've heard that one
This
previously
one is
as well.
new to me.
So if you know the translation, send it through because Shamim says it's another form of superior Islamic greeting that is full of blessings. And I want to know what I'm saying when I'm saying it. So it would be really cool. If you know, send it through. How do you read it properly again? It's ahlan wa sahlan wa mubarakan wa tayyibun.
Ahlan wa sahlan wa mubarakun wa tayyibun.
So
That's
with
how I would
tajweed and
read it.
everything, you know, it come out like that.
But it's also a first for me. So Shamim will educate us, inshallah, on the translation.
Right. Fahim says the airing volume is still low. When I flip channels in the morning before getting to Al Insad, other stations sound like they're amplified. Fahim, the first thing you're doing wrong is flipping away from Al Insad. That's don't ever do that. Stay there. 90.4, don't go anywhere. The second thing, and it's not that you're doing it wrong, the second thing is that we are aware and we are in the process of hopefully remedying the situation.
Brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is Sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
The Breakfast Rush. It's the only way to start your day.
Did you hear? Your favorite 24-hour dentist has moved? Crown Dental Studio, offering everything your smile needs, from general to cosmetic dentistry. Female practitioner now available upon request. Call us on 081 207 8621 to schedule your next appointment. Or visit our new studio at 26 McCuton Avenue, Durban North. Crown Dental Studio, the 24-hour dentist.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
بالهدى قد جاء طبيبا للقلوب وشفاء به ملئ الوجود ضياء رسول الله أتانا مبشرا ونذير سراجا للحياة منيرا فأصبح للضعيف نصيرا بأمر الله شفيع لنا يوم يلقى الله وخير ملاذ شربة بيده يا رسول الله يا حبيب الله حن قلبي وزاد الشوق مدى يا رسول الله خير خلق الله خير من لمس الأرض بقدماه Your words that hit the soul, the main.
The Breakfast Rush Main News Bulletin.
The South African Police Service has confirmed that it received a surrender order from the Eswatini government for Siyabonga and Malusi Ndimande, the brothers accused of killing Keenan Forbes and his friend Debele Motswane. Good morning, I'm Tabile Duma. The South African Police Service confirmed it has received a surrender order from the Eswatini government for Siyabonga and Malusi Ndimande, the brothers accused of murdering Keenan Forbes and his friend Debelo Motswane. Forbes and Motswane were shot dead outside a restaurant in Florida Road in Durban in February 2023. According to the SAPS, logistical arrangements are being finalized to execute the order on Tuesday, the 11th of November. Lindoguhle Mkhonazi, Lindani Ndimande Sianda Mieza, Mziwe Themba Havi Kwabeni and Lindoguhle Lindo Ndimande are scheduled to stand trial in July next year, while the Ndimande brothers who are incarcerated in Eswatini have fought to avoid extradition to South Africa since February last year when they were charged in connection with the murders. In a turn of events, the brothers have now indicated that they wish to abandon their extradition appeal on Monday, clearing the way for their return to South Africa. Staying with local news, the two-day foot and mouth disease indaba held in Durban united livestock stakeholders to address FMD outbreaks in KwaZulu-Natal. Delegates have voiced their determination to implement effective measures that would not only control the disease, but also enhance market access for communal farmers, ensuring the resilience of the agricultural industry. KZN Agriculture and Rural Development MEC Tembenika Madlopa Mthethwa was optimistic that the indaba, supported by the stakeholder commitment, would deliver enduring solutions to overcome industry hurdles and achieve FMD-free zonal status. In more local news, KwaZulu-Natal is taking proactive steps to safeguard its public infrastructure against the escalating threat of climate change, with the MEC for Public Works and Infrastructure, Martin Meyer, announcing a strategic partnership with India to enhance building resilience and flood defenses. This initiative comes in response to the devastating flood damage exacerbated by global warming, which has left numerous government buildings, particularly schools and clinics, in a state of disrepair. The province has been severely impacted, with the 2022 floods are causing such extensive damage that the current budget is still struggling to address this. According to Mayor, a key aspect of this new approach involves a shift from simply rebuilding to constructing with resilience in mind. In national news, the murder case against a 31-year-old Tiffany Nicole Meek, who is accused of killing her son Jaden Lee, has been moved to the Gauteng High Court in Johannesburg. Meek appeared again at the Rwanda Port Magistrates Court yesterday, where her case was postponed to the 20th of November for a pre-trial hearing. The matter was previously postponed, allowing for the finalization of the indictment before her transfer. Yesterday, Meek's legal representative Novan Naidu informed the court that his client will now be using legal aid for the rest of her case. According to her lawyer, Meek can no longer afford to pay for her legal fees due to her prolonged incarceration. And finally, Hamas has returned another body of a deceased captive to Israel as Palestinians across the Gaza Strip brace for cold winter months amid a lack of adequate shelter, food, and other critical supplies. The Palestinian group announced yesterday that it was returning the remains of an Israel captive via the International Committee of the Red Cross. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office later confirmed the transfer, which now leaves the 6 captives' remains still in Gaza. The return of the bodies has been a major sticking point in the United States' brokered ceasefire agreement between Hamas and Israel, with the latter accusing the Palestinian group of violating the deal by not releasing all the remains. Taking a look at financial indicators, the rand to the US dollar is trading at 17 rands and 42 cents, to the euro at 20 rands and 2 cents, to the pound at 22 rands and 70 cents. The Saudi Riyal is at 4 rands and 65 cents. Gold is trading at $3,980.14 an ounce, while Brent crude oil is trading at $63.54 a barrel. That's it for now. I will be back with the headlines at 7:30. For Radio Alansar News, I'm Tabile Duma.
Thank you very much, Tabile Duma. Remember, 7:30 headlines from here at Radio Alansar. And then, of course, you've got the full news bulletin at 8 that will come through from Johannesburg. That is Radio Islam. For now, we got to get back on the roads and figure out what's going on. Make sure you keep safe out there and give you the information you need to maybe divert if there's something happening on your route.
Brought to you by Sham Panel Beaters, 140 Felix Dlamini Drive, Overport.
Breakfast rush traffic.
Superintendent Raouf, assalamu alaikum. Welcome back.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much. We have a couple of new items to talk about. You got 2 cars involved in accidents, Higginson Highway at the west of off-ramp. So there's going to be delays. You got 55,000 tow trucks there and about 960,000 ambulances. That's causing more congestion than anything else. So please, guys, there is a huge area on the side of the road. Put your vehicles on the side of the road. Don't obstruct the roadway, please. So I'm looking at this accident scene. It looks like it's on the verge of the road. So try and get your vehicles to the side, please. Accident on the R34 from Merentia towards Richards Bay. Now, this one's on the fast lane as you're approaching Richards Bay. Just be aware of that, please. There's going to be congestion in that vicinity. Lots of trucks in that area as well. So there will be delays in that area. You've got slow-moving traffic on the N3 coming to Durban between Paradise Valley and Yale Junction. Very misty conditions and rain as well as you go inland this morning. So obviously, going up Town Hill is misty, going towards Moy River, going towards Escort, Ladysmith, and also if you're going up Renan. Now, there's conditions starting to clear up, but still misty conditions with fog. Just be aware of that, please. N2 southbound between Sloti and Slanga. You have slow-moving traffic due to roadworks. The M41 is also congested as you're going around the Hairpin Bend, eastbound onto the M4. Southern Freeway. Northbound, going into the city center, taking the off-ramp to Victoria Embankment is congested. Just allow for extra traveling time, please. That's your second update.
Thank you very much, Superintendent Raouf. You take it easy, and we'll chat again shortly.
Can I ask you a question?
Well, hopefully I've got a good answer for you. Go for it. What's the question?
How do you spell school?
How do you... SCHOOL.
Which O comes first?
The second one.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. To the kids that are listening in the car right now, it doesn't actually matter which O comes first. It doesn't. I'm just saying. Just so that because the kid's sitting in the car and he's Daddy, which one is the first one and which one is the second, right?
And why did Uncle Nishal say that the second one comes first?
Because it was funnier. That's all.
This traffic update is brought to you by Sham Panel Beaters, 140 Felix Dlamini Drive, Overport.
Is your car in need of repairs or some TLC?
At Sham Panel Beaters, we take pride in providing top-notch service for over 40 years.
Conveniently located at 140 Felix Lamini Road, Overport, Durban, we specialize in repairs for both insurance claims and cash jobs.
Enjoy a free diagnostic test, polish, mini valet with every guaranteed repair.
We treat your pride and joy as our own and are approved by all major insurance companies and brokers.
Sham Panel Beaters is also an AA and RMI accredited repairer.
Trust us with your vehicle today.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is Sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
The views and opinions expressed by the guest and presenters of Radio Al Ansar are not necessarily the views and opinions of Radio Al Ansar and the Al Ansar Foundation.
Welcome to Simplex Radio. Visit our showroom for the full range of car audio. Our TV department carries top brands with quality LED panels, full HD to Ultra HD, and now the experience of Super Ultra HD. Visit our theater rooms and transform your home with brands like Onkyo, Integra, Denon, Boston Acoustics, Yamaha, and more for quality audio-visual experience. Now available, full range of home appliances. A one-stop shopping experience. Call 031 306 4029 or Kenilworth Park, 202 Brickfield Road, Overport. Simplex Radio, the name you can trust.
Hungry for a deal that hits the spot? Get the Top Duo deal. 2 large margarita pizzas plus 1 topping each for $1.99. Or go big or go home with the Bellissima Duo deal. 2 large Bellissima pizzas for $2.69. Pure flavor perfection. And that's not all. The snack box combos are here. Your pizza boy's favorite pack to the ultimate munch box. Don't forget our daily lunch specials. Delicious, quick, and wallet friendly. Only at Pizza Boys. Taste that hits different. Pizza Boys, bring your far boom to your slice of life. Find your nearest Pizza Boys near you. Pizza Boys, we don't cut corners.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
It's 11 after 7. The eThekwini municipality is once again under the spotlight after a recent debt collection report revealed that councillors and staff collectively owe the city a staggering 80.9 million rand. And this comes as the municipality's total debt climbs to 41 billion rand, up by 3.5 billion compared to the same time last year. Water accounts for the biggest portion of the debt at 40%, followed by property rates and electricity. The city has attributed this growing debt to unemployment, poverty, and late payment from government entities. But residents and ratepayer groups say the problem runs much deeper. Joining us on the show this morning is eThekwini Ratepayers and Resident Associations Ish Pralad. Ish, good morning to you and welcome back to the Breakfast Rush on Radio Al Ansar.
Morning to you and morning to the listeners as well.
Let's dive straight in and let's start with your reaction when you first saw that councillors and municipal staff owe nearly 81 million rand to the city. What were your immediate thoughts?
The most important thing is, how do the heads of billing department let this municipality staff will grow to the amount of 81 million? Somebody has to answer for this inefficiency and heads need to roll.
Absolutely. Now, from a ratepayer's perspective, what does this say about accountability and leadership within the municipality itself?
It seems to be accountability is taken very lightly by municipality staff, and leadership needs to be held accountable for this debt.
The report shows that eThekwini's total debt has now reached 41 billion rand. How much of this do you think comes down to poor billing systems or lack of enforcement compared to genuine financial hardships amongst residents?
Well, basically, my experience shows that an average of about 22% is due to the poor billing system, especially estimated billing system. And, the increased tariff increases have caused hardship amongst residents, and some of them are actually losing their homes through these.
Absolutely. Now, the municipality says that those in areas are subjected to the same credit control measures as everyone else, including disconnections and legal action. Do you think that there are councillors sitting with disconnected water or electricity?
No, not in a million ways. No, they're not being disconnected. And the debt is sitting at 81 million. How can they be disconnected and they're still having power and electricity?
As someone representing ratepayers, what kind of financial oversight or reforms would you like to see to prevent councillors and staff from falling into arrears in the first place?
It's a simple thing. The municipality staff and councillors must bring the debts up to date because they earn salaries which is funded by the ratepayers and residents.
As a final question for this morning, the city has now introduced a debt relief program aimed at helping households and businesses settle their outstanding municipal accounts. What's your view on this initiative? Is it a step in the right direction or just another short-term fix?
Well, I think it's a big relief for consumers, but a nagging question is that have they sorted out the billing system, which is in chaos, and charges are astronomical and most incorrect. Consumers may find relief, but still end up in bigger debt because of incorrect charges.
Realistically, how do we get it right?
Firstly, municipalities must have monthly readings of water and electricity meters to make sure that the amount billed is correct. And also consumers need to read the meters and statements accordingly so the meter readings correspond with the statements. And the consumers need to keep an eye on these bills because the municipality would not keep an eye for you. They will just come and cut.
And that is the reality of the situation. They literally just come to your place and cut you off. And that's that. You can't speak to the person that's doing that because, well, that person's literally just doing what they're instructed to do. Ish,
correct.
As always, we appreciate your time on the program and your insight on the subjects that we bring forth to you. We wish you and the Ratepayers and Residents Association all the best in the work that you do.
Thank you so much.
Have a blessed day. That was eThekwini Ratepayers and Residents Associations, Ish Prahlad, talking about eThekwini staff and councillors that are owing municipality well over 80 million rand at this moment. And I venture a guess at saying give it another 10 to 20 days and that amount is going to increase.
Absolutely, most definitely. Like you said, straight to the point. And the big question is, we know what the problems are. We see the reality. We're not sugarcoating it. What are we going to do about it?
Oh, absolutely. So Celeste comes through and she says, the reality is municipality just bills us however they want. We don't have control over that.
Absolutely. And look, not for everybody. But sometimes when you attempt to go and seek answers, it's like those that you're speaking to either don't know what you're talking about or they don't have the answers for you.
Look, whatever I'm about to say is from personal experience, right? So it's not the view of the station, this, that, and the other. It's just from my personal experience. You stand in the queue at this department where you've got your bill either on email or printed out or whatever the case may be, and you're going there and you're going to do an inquiry to try and find some answers, to maybe get a solution, to maybe pay the bill or get it written off, whatever the case may be. So I went through this personally, where you stand in this queue and you get to the counter where there is this human being on the other side that looks absolutely and completely uninterested in you, your problem, a potential solution, sitting there at work, being present for the day, this person looks completely uninterested and unapproachable. And then you get there and you give them this and you explain to them, okay, this is me, this is my concern, here's my problem, and I'd like to please, find a solution. And this person just speaks to you as if you are nobody. They make you feel like they do not appreciate that you woke up this morning, prepared everything you need to prepare, and got there. They don't appreciate that you came to make their day busy. They don't appreciate that you came to make sure that they do their job.
You kind of feel like a disturbance sometimes.
It's like you interrupting their day. Now, like I said, these are not the opinions of the radio station or the organization. This is my personal experience. I was made to feel that way. I was the one that was sitting in the queue, waiting to get to the front, to speak to somebody, to say to them, hello, there's our problem. I'd like to get it fixed.
Help me.
And then for some odd reason, this person sitting on the other side doesn't understand what you're saying. So they'll turn around and they'll call somebody else and you'll have to repeat the exact same thing to another person who explains it to this person and then walks away. And then you standing there feeling, oh, hold on now. If you are not able to assist me and you called somebody else, why can't that somebody else just stay there and assist me?
Correct. Yeah. I think every single South African understands what you're going through.
Yeah.
We can even branch it out of the current conversation.
Yeah.
The sad part is, again, what happens in the situation. I always advise people, know the law. Go and do your own research, understand the legalities involved, and fight for what is right.
Well, you can, but here's the reality of the situation. The number of people that are trying to fight their bills in court and still struggling is staggering.
Yes, agreed.
Absolutely, because now you get bullied into submission because you're fighting this, you're disputing it, you're going to court, you're trying to do whatever you want to do. And then one day somebody pitches up with tools and they cut off your water supply.
Yeah.
And then you continue fighting and you're like, oh my God, what do I do?
And in the interim?
And somewhere down the line, somebody else, you get a phone call one day and says, listen, I'm switching you off. And then your electricity is gone. It's ridiculous.
It is.
It really is ridiculous when you think to yourself that I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm trying to pay my bills. There is a problem, but there's nobody on the other side of the counter that I can discuss this problem with.
Correct.
And come to an amicable solution.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying every single employee in those buildings are like that. You do once in a while come across an individual who's just smiling when you get to the counter. They're happy to see you when you get there. They'll take your paperwork, listen to your story, open up files on their computers, start looking through the whole thing and start mapping a way forward for you and give you the information. Now, that is also an experience that I had.
They take their job seriously.
Those are the guys, exactly. Those are the guys that come to work in the morning thinking, today, I'm going to earn my salary.
Absolutely agreed. But again, know your rights, know the legalities, and know where you stand. Even if you don't want to, engage attorneys or take it further, whatever it is that your pocket allows you to do, but know what is right and know what is wrong from a legal perspective, because chances are the people you are talking to sometimes don't even know that.
Oh, there you go. So now another question comes through. Farzana says, what about landlords who are selling electricity? Is this even allowed? It's allowed, but there's some regulation around it, which you as a tenant have got to go and look at. Now, message come through, says, Salamu alaikum, N3 Durban bound traffic is backed up past Liberty Mall. This is in the Pietermaritzburg area. N3 Durban bound traffic backed up past Liberty Mall. So if you're in the area, just take it easy. And then Ibrahim says, Nishal, that's absolutely true. We also experienced this in Pietermaritzburg. They think they own the municipality. It's unfortunate. DC direct current, AC alternate current, and then there's no current. Okay. MH, do you want to get me in trouble?
Early on a Thursday
Do you want to
morning.
come? Ish. I tell you what, the subject is a tough one. It's a sore point for a lot of people. We could go on talking about it, and I'm pretty certain you want to come through with your stories as well. How's this one here? 8 people in Bonella pay 800 Rand for electricity. 2 people in Newlands pay 2,500 Rand. How?
My word.
Hey? Gee whiz. All right, Bilal, update closure has been extended for another hour. Use alternate routes. So N3 to Durban closed at Market Road ramp due to a burnt heavy motor vehicle. And that closure has been extended. So there you go. That's why traffic is backing up. Have you tried canceling a cell phone contract? It's a nightmare. I have.
Really?
I did.
Was it that bad?
I ended up, and this is just me, please, you don't do this. You mustn't do this. I ended up walking into the store where that contract was taken, telephoning the owner of the store. I'm going to say this now, not Vodacom.
Yeah.
Because their time is now. Telephoning the owner of that particular branch and putting him on speaker so he can talk to his employee on the other side of the counter to help me.
Nice when you have contact.
It wasn't a contact. It was, I just pushed that hard that I actually managed to get that number. Anyway, Salamu alaikum to everybody. Sue, Salamu alaikum to you. Hey, listen, if you're looking for something lighter and more enjoyable to calendar, get your calendar out because we're talking about the Afternoon Jam Ultimate Braai Champion. They're talking about me.
Nice.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that sounds so nice.
They're talking about potentially you.
Aroma.
Yeah, the braai. Witness Durban's best-selling butcheries go head-to-head in a battle of skills as they compete for the top spot. But it's not just about the competition. It's about family. It's about community. It's about celebrating the men who make our society strong. Enjoy a fun-filled afternoon with a chill zone, a kids' corner, and so much more. Admission is just 50 Rand for adults and absolutely free for the kiddies. It's going to be a live event that you do not want to miss, happening here at Al-Ansar 207 West Road in Overport, the Ultimate Braai Champion, where brotherhood meets competition. Don't miss it.
If I get to have a chop, I'm
Or 2,
there.
or 3,
I am
or 4.
there.
It's going to be interesting, that one there.
Sounds like fun.
I'm gonna come here.
Are you gonna braai?
I'm gonna bring my big appetite. I might do.
There you go. Problem
and
solved.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's the perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is Sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Almost 1 in 5 South African children attend school each day without having eaten breakfast. This seriously affects their ability to concentrate and understand lessons. The Al-Imdad Foundation's Make Breakfast Possible campaign allows learners to enjoy a high-energy cereal at the start of the school day. Help children to focus on learning and not hunger. Let's make breakfast possible today. Donate online at alimdad.com or call 0861 786 243 for more information.
The Breakfast Rush. It's the people's choice.
At Radio Al-Ansar, we value your feedback. If you have a broadcasting-related complaint, please send it in writing to the head of the Complaints Committee. Be sure to include your full name, contact details, a clear explanation of the complaint, and any supporting documents. You can email your complaint to feedback@alansar.org.za, that's feedback@alansar.org.za, or visit our administrative office at 207 West Road, Overport, Durban. Your voice matters to us.
Get ready, Durban. It's the Musgrave Summer Fest on Saturday, the 8th of November. It's a family fun day market with food, music, and jumping castles. Come and meet your favorite Alansar DJ, broadcasting live from Musgrave Centre rooftop parking. Brought to you by Musgrave Towers Residential Apartments. For more information, WhatsApp 071 557 0776 or visit musgravetowers.co.za. Remember, the 8th of November, Musgrave Summerfest.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
This feature on The Breakfast Rush is powered by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, The Workshop Durban, Megacity, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0.
Now, Samira Kassim, what's the date today?
The 6th of November.
That means there's one day today to go to that massive sale that's starting out at our set of Vodacom stores, the Cellular City Group of Vodacom stores. 7 November to 7 December, limited stocks, one day to go. And I've been telling you, watch this space for unbeatable deals. I tell you what, there's an iPhone double deal that I'm going to be telling you about, a laptop deal that you absolutely have to check out. Visit the biggest tech sale in South Africa at the Cellular City Group of Vodacom stores. There's contracts, voice, data, laptops, tablets, upgrades, gadgets, prepaid, fiber, home internet, unbeatable prices that you cannot afford to miss. So save up to 70% off. Save up to 70% off when you take certain deals, certain contracts at our set of Vodacom stores. Now, I told you that there is an iPhone deal. Listen to this. The iPhone 14 128 gigabyte Red Flexi 160. Two devices at 899 Rand per month over 36 months. So if you and the wife always wanted an iPhone on contract and thought to yourself, well, tell you what, it's cheaper now. Go get it. The double deal, two devices, iPhone 14, 128 gigabyte on the Red Flexi 160 plan. Also the Flexi 85 plan, now at 899 Rand. Get more information from the learned teams in store. And there's a lot of stores. I'll tell you about that shortly as well. You could look into the HP 250 G9 15.6 Celeron Silver laptop. 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigabyte solid state drive, which means it's a faster machine, this one here. On the 15 gigabyte data plan, 199 Rands per month, over 48 months. Save. That's what it's all about. We're saving you up to 70% on deals in store, and there's just one day to go. Now you're wondering, Cellular City Group of Vodacom stores, where do I go? Listen carefully.
This feature on The Breakfast Rush is powered by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, The Workshop Durban, Megacity, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0 Vodacom shop. For smartphones, laptops, routers, asset insurance, gaming, IoT, payment platforms, and the latest gadgets to always keeping you in the forefront of innovation and technology. Home and business internet to ensure that you have the best connection. Plug and play home internet to fully installed fiber. Our infrastructure provides a resilient platform for your critical business applications, which will help your business perform best. Vodacom shop at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0 Westwood Mall, The Bluff, The Workshop Durban, Umlazi Megacity, Bridge City Kwamashu, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0.
The Breakfast Rush News Headlines.
Making news at the bottom of the hour, KwaZulu-Natal police have launched a manhunt for 13 undocumented foreign nationals who escaped from the Nyoni police station on Tuesday afternoon. The Kambembe Commission of Inquiry established to investigate the political suppression of investigations and prosecutions related to the Truth and Reconciliation cases is scheduled to start its public hearings on Monday in the Sai Bono Discovery Center in Johannesburg. And finally, Iran and Pakistan have taken a significant step toward strengthening their cultural and media partnership by signing 5 cooperation agreements covering radio, television, film, and technical collaboration. That's it for now. For Radio Alansar News, I'm Tabila Duma.
Thank you very much, Tabila Duma. It's your breakfast rush. It's 7:33 and counting. Let's figure out what's going on in traffic.
Breakfast rush traffic.
Superintendent Rauf, assalamu alaikum. Welcome.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So we spoke about, I heard you talking about the N3 being congested. Obviously, this is to the earlier truck fire that we spoke about this morning. So that was still there. Traffic is very, very congested. There's diversions at Market Road. Traffic congested the N3 southbound at Lions River as well. So allow for extra traveling time. Accident seen on the N2 as you're going towards Harding. First entrance from Coxstad direction. Just travel caution there, please. There's a minibus taxi and a bakkie involved in this one. There's going to be delays. So that one on the N3 where the truck fire was, it's still closed, like I said. So just follow the detours to get past it. I'm just receiving information now that one lane has been opened up. So traffic is starting to flow. So one lane has been opened up on the southbound carriageway with the recovery taking place. Remember, there's roadwork there as well. So very, very congested conditions this morning on the N3 in the Pietermaritzburg area going towards Lions River as well. No moving traffic still this morning on South Coast Road, northbound as you're approaching the M7 Edwin Swales Drive. So this is from Blamey Road going northbound. Just allow for extra traveling time there as well, please. Egerton Highway, a little bit congested as well as you're coming eastbound towards the N2. So allow for extra traveling time, please. The M41 is still a bit congested as well as you're going towards the M4. That's your final update.
Thank you very much, Superintendent Rauf. Much appreciated. Yeah, earlier you asked me a question about spelling, like how do you spell school? I've got a question for you. How do you spell orange?
The color or the fruit?
Yeah, man.
And you said
You
I
killed
don't
it.
answer the question.
You and Nazmira, same WhatsApp group. When you know you. Now, even if I proceed, the listener is going to be like, hey, this one, forget about it. Yeah. Assalamu alaikum. He killed it. My heart's broken.
You know, it's a Colonel Rauf.
You know. Sarah Bibi Mustafa Parag says, hey, I know about the afternoon bright. Fantastic. Sarah, tell everybody about it and bring them. Bring them along and join the afternoon jam, guys. I don't think there's going to be any jam specifically at the Braai. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't have jam at a Braai.
Not at all. Apparently,
Right.
some people in Cape Town do.
Jam at a Braai? In what? Maybe it's a breakfast
no
Braai.
idea.
Maybe it's a breakfast Braai. Who knows? Let's see. More of your WhatsApp messages before we get to what is a newer recording from the Rao brothers. Zafi comes through with the meaning of the greeting that Shamim had sent through. He says it means a welcome full of blessings.
Beautiful. Alhamdulillah. Fahim says only listen to TBR.
Thank you. And
the
he says,
afternoon jam.
fantastic. Very good.
That means I think he's trying to tell us he's going to be there.
And well, hopefully. M8 says jam is tops with brine meat.
You see, I told you it's a thing.
I don't. How?
I don't know. But I do know the people in Cape Town even use jam in curries, but that's a story for another day.
No, but how's this one here from Saida? She says jam goes into a marinade for bride chops to make it sweet and sticky.
I've never
That makes
had
sense.
that.
If you want the whole
chops.
sweet and sticky chops, yeah, sweet and sticky.
Assalamu alaikum. MashaAllah, well read. I think she was talking about Surah Yasin this morning. Also telling us about her exercise routine and her yoga. Lovely show as always. Jazakallah, Sister Shanaz.
There we go. Another Sister Shanaz comes through and says, well, Metro for the sale month of November could be writing off overdue fines. Could be.
That would be a dream for a lot of people. Happy birthday to my best friend Farhana Jan, my partner in laughter and my constant source of love and support. May this year be a year full of answered du'as, crazy adventures and all the happiness in the world, today and always. Thank you for being you, loyal, real and absolutely irreplaceable. Assalamu alaikum. Request for dua al-shifa from the esteemed listeners of Radio Al-Ansar for Mr. Hussein Sayed, a well-known accountant of Verulam. This request comes from the Isip family of Brindhaven in Verulam. Jazakallah khair.
I mean, to your du'as.
And Shabira and Shaida saying Assalamu alaikum, wishing everyone a Mubarak Thursday. Peter Maritzburg overcast.
Be ready for 5G in PMB.
Oh, sorry.
What is it meaning?
Take out the eggs. That's what they mean. Put it on the bonnet.
Jam you eat with Bri and Kalia?
No.
Bri and Kalia.
I'm surprised because these are Durbanites sending messages like this. Salams. Apricot jam with snook is tops.
Really? Sometimes you guys send us, like culinary suggestions, and I think to myself, I know I don't have a palate that's like, eat anything kind of palate. No. But now I know why. Because snook.
An apricot jam.
Specifically apricot.
Salams TVR, great show. So my brother has jam with everything, including Vishal, you're going to cry. You are going to cry.
This is a travesty.
Biryani.
It's a travesty.
Biryani and the jam. But
no.
Bri meat is
Yeah.
tasty with jam. Jazakallah Aisha Ahmad. Biryani.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's the perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is Sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Every day, thousands go to bed hungry, but you can change that. With just 10 Rand, you can provide a loaf of bread. This bread is more than just a donation, it is a lifeline for so many families in need. Be part of the Al Ansar Outreach Slice of Life drive today. Call Outreach on 031-208-1601 and make a difference one loaf at a time.
This December, travel the world with Shore Meetas Travel. Choose from one of our exclusive packages: Abu Dhabi and Doha, Brazil and Peru, Dubai and Cairo, Iraq and Cairo, Cairo and Sharm el-Sheikh, or celebrate the New Year in Mauritius, Doha, or Dubai. We have the perfect package waiting for you. Visit us at our head office in Overport, our branch in Melvin Park Shopping Centre, or our branch in Rylands Estate, Cape Town. Call Shore Meetas Travel on 031-207-6987 and make this December truly unforgettable.
It's Checkstar's 11th birthday and you could be driving away in style. Spend just 350 Rand or more and stand a chance to win one of 3 brand new Hafal Jolion Pro SUVs. Don't miss your chance. Shop now, save big, and you could be our lucky winner. T's and C's apply. Checkstar really cares.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
The Breakfast Rush.
Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. कि मुहम्मद से वफा तूने तो हम तेरे हैं, یہ جہاں چیز ہے کیا لوح و قلم تیرے ہیں زمانے بھر میں ڈھونڈا ہے محمد سا نہیں کوئی زمانے بھر میں ڈھونڈا ہے محمد سا نہیں کوئی 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 محمد صلی علی محمد صلی علی محمد صلی علی محمد صلی علی ہزار ماہ جبھی آئے بڑے ہی دل نشیں آئے ہزاروں ماہ جبھی آئے بڑے ہی دل نشیں آئے بڑے ہی دل نشیں آئے کوئی کب ان سا آیا ہے محمد سا نہیں کوئی زمانے بھر میں ڈھونڈا ہے محمد سا نہیں کوئی محمد سا نہیں کوئی محمد سا نہیں کوئی I love محمد صلی علی محمد صلی علی I love محمد صلی علی I love محمد صلی علی آپ کا لکھنے کو قرآن سامنے رکھا آپ کا لکھنے کو قرآن سامنے رکھا سامنے رکھا قلم نے اتنا لکھا ہے محمد سا نہیں کوئی محمد سا نہیں کوئی محمد سا نہیں کوئی محمد سا نہیں کوئی رسولوں نے کہا مل کر فرشتوں نے کہا بڑھ کر رسولوں نے کہا مل کر فرشتوں نے کہا بڑھ کر فرشتوں نے کہا بڑھ کر یہی حوروں کا نغمہ ہے محمد سا نہیں کوئی زمانے بھر میں ڈھونڈا ہے محمد سا نہیں کوئی محمد سا نہیں کوئی محمد سا نہیں کوئی I love محمد صلی علی محمد صلی علی I love محمد صلی علی I love محمد صلی علی ابو بکر عمر عثمان و حیدر چاروں کہتے ہیں ابو بکر عمر عثمان و حیدر چاروں کہتے ہیں چاروں کہتے ہیں کوئی دنیا میں ایسا ہے محمد سا نہیں کوئی زمانے بھر میں ڈھونڈا ہے محمد سا نہیں کوئی محمد سا نہیں کوئی محمد سا نہیں کوئی جناب سیدہ حسنین اور مولا علی بولے جناب سیدہ حسنین اور مولا علی بولے مولا علی بولے نبی جیسا نہ دیکھا ہے محمد सा नहीं कोई ज़माने भर में ढूंढा है मोहम्मद सा नहीं कोई मोहम्मद सा नहीं कोई मोहम्मद सा नहीं कोई अदब से सर झुकाता है अंगूठे चूम लेता है अदब से सर झुकाता है अंगूठे चूम लेता है अंगूठे चूम लेता है उजागर कहता फिरता है मोहम्मद सा नहीं कोई ज़माने भर में ढूंढा है मोहम्मद
Interesting newish recording from Asad Rao of the Rao brothers.
It's lovely.
It is.
Absolutely beautiful.
It's 12 minutes to 8 this morning. If being at work is where you're supposed to be right now and you're still stuck in traffic, here's the thing. I'm going to suggest you don't rush. I'm going to suggest you take a picture maybe of where you're stuck in traffic and just send it to your manager, your line manager, whatever the case may be, and say, listen, I'm on my way. Traffic's beyond my control, right? And rather arrive there healthy, in good condition,
Absolutely.
than
Look,
anything else.
Nobody can be upset with you. At the end of the day, Durban has been a construction site for a while.
I saw something new-ish, or maybe it's just new to me. I don't know. Spaghetti Junction, right? That construction that's been going on for what feels like my entire lifetime now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But there's a signboard on a hill on the far side talking about China State Construction.
I haven't seen that.
Right? There's a blue little sign thingamabob
Yeah.
on the hill on the other side of Spaghetti Junction with what looks like a poster, a big banner. China State Construction.
But
So
then it
like,
should be
okay,
done
cool.
in like
What
1
happened?
month, not 10 years.
No. The construction is, but the stuff is.
I
If you know, you
get
know.
you.
If you know, you know.
Ownership.
We were talking about food and jam. Imad got it correct, in my opinion, the first time where he said jam is only for donuts,
Yeah.
right?
It's
Jam is
dessert.
only
It's
for donuts.
For your toast.
And then maybe, right? And then somebody else comes through and says you could put jam on those biscuits.
Yeah, that makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah. Guys, putting jam in biryani. Why you don't like your biryani?
So Zara continues and she adds to what I was saying. She
Yeah.
says she lived in Cape Town and apricot jam is a thing in
Mhm.
everything. It's a thing in everything.
So her father's family is still down there.
There you go.
Yeah.
So Sarah Bibi Mustafa, you bring that ghee roti and apricot jam and then we'll
The
talk.
list is getting longer. Hungarian tarts, first honor. That's what I was looking for, not biscuits, Hungarian tarts. Anyway, Shahid Mia Havisab saying Ali Basha absolutely tops. We agree. He's such a lovely fella.
Oh,
Yeah, here's one for the books.
hubby loves jam with his methi and mince.
Moving on. Yes, Ibrahim agrees. Hungarian tart. That's where jam's supposed to go.
This
Enough
one
of
is
the
for
sweet
you.
talk.
I have
Is
one
it?
more for you.
You
Just
have
one more for you.
You have one.
Jam with kalia.
No.
I think
I can't because my doctor's going to fight with me.
from this response, if we go and open up a restaurant with jam infused dishes,
You'll
we'll
have
make
enough.
a lot of money.
You'll have enough. I agree with MH when he says hot roti with jam on it.
Yeah.
That actually, I've had that
slaps
previously, right?
differently.
So here's the thing. From the sweet subject to something that may be a little bit, you're going to be concerned about. I don't know. Let me read it to you and you decide whether this is a concern or not. South African taxpayers on medical aid will be facing a triple tax to fund the national health insurance in the country paying normal tax. Losing medical aid tax credits and still having to fork out for private healthcare as the scheme rolls out on vague timelines. So the National Department of Health and Minister Aaron Motsoaledi revealed plans this past week to redirect taxes and adjust medical aid tax credits in South Africa to fund the NHI. The Standing Committee on Appropriations was presented with a potential scheme for generating the funds required for NHI over a 15-year period that includes a withdrawal of medical scheme tax credits. Take a breath for a second.
Shocking.
Now respond. One word coming through: insane.
So you're asking me to pay for something I don't even want. And that too, after, just by the way, I must tell you, last week I received an email from my medical aid to say that as of January 2026, I must expect a 10% increase.
Well, those are, I think everybody's, going to be expecting those emails.
But this, next level. Next level. It's frightening. You look at the state of the public hospitals and all of the questions that you have will be answered.
Brother Fahim says we do not need the NHI. Fahim, maybe we don't need it, but there are others that may need it.
True.
And then he makes a suggestion. He says they must change the name from NHI to NCC. National Cause for Corruption.
You know, if you look at the amount of money that has been spent on this already over the past couple of years, and what it could have done in public hospitals, a lot of questions would be answered.
Will bringing this sort of thing into play, will it repair, will it increase the peace, so to speak, at our government hospitals and things like that?
With the current operation that's happening, I don't know. Salams, hope you guys are well. Great show as always. People in Cape Town serve pineapple and jam. We in KZN eat pickle.
Yes, with the biggest smile on my face. Yes, we chow pickle. Oh man, there's too many to think about. All taxpayers are hardworking individuals. We don't need to fork out any more tax for handouts. Right? Take the jam and give it to the health minister. Fame's on a roll today.
Creates up sweetness.
Yeah,
Why
definitely.
not? Salams, Nishal and Naz. No heartbreak is as severe as the heartbreak of breaking the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Brother Abbas Sheikh in North Beach. Jazakallah. Thank you.
That's the last one for this morning. And that's it for your breakfast rush for today. It's 6 minutes and counting to 8. Your main news bulletin coming from Johannesburg at Radio Islam at 8 a.m. And that's it for the breakfast rush for this Thursday morning.
Increase those Darood counts. We look forward to them tomorrow morning. Be the best version of you.
You do good. Be good. Have an amazing day.
The Breakfast Rush. Brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is Sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Big city to big city. Winners wake up with the breakfast rush.
This hadith is sponsored by Ashraful Aid, International Humanitarian Organization.
حديث أدي قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من لم يشكر الناس لم يشكر الله. He who does not thank people cannot thank Allah. We should always